Hey guys, this is Ryan with Fluid Health. Today showing you how to do a hip abduction mobility screen. You're going to do this from a side lying position. Again, setup is pretty key here, critical. What I want to do is I want to make sure that my spine doesn't move when I move my leg in the socket. There's a tendency for the groin, because it attaches the femur to the pubic bone, to once again not have enough stretch, and then it will drag the pubic bone with the limb. So what that looks like is instead of moving on this y-axis from the socket, you actually start to pivot and laterally buckle in the lumbar. So you're actually taking the groin, tugging on the pubic bone and dragging the pubic bone up with the femur, and that's going to take the spine with it. And you're going to see that as a concaving again on the right side and a convexity of the lumbar to the left. So it means you're going to C-curve and compress your rib to your pelvis. You don't want that. So what you're going to do is stick your right hand under your left rib, hold that rib up, make sure it doesn't float, keep the rib down nice and flat, and then you're going to turn your toe in on the right side. This is the affected side that we're demonstrating. And you're going to lift your leg up. Now as you lift the leg up in the socket, the real range of motion is going to show up. So if I move beyond that first gap or resistance barrier and I start moving from my lower back, you're going to start to cave, and you'll feel the pressure of your rib cage push down into the table or your hand, which means you're no longer moving in the socket, you're moving from the spine. We want to see from a zero hip, which is right here. Again, if I drew a straight line down from my hip bone, my middle of my ankle would intersect with it. I should be able to get that leg up to 50 degrees of hip abduction with no movement out of the spine. And again, if you have tight groin muscles, whether the short ones or the long ones, they're going to drag and they're going to move the spine with it. You're going to see it as accessory motion. So you're going to try to avoid that. So once again, guys, it's a hip abduction screen. Make sure you don't buckle in the back. That way you get a real understanding of what the real range of motion is without excursion or accessory motion, again, from the lower back. Questions, admin@fluidhealthandfitness.com. Get after it.